A Category 3 hurricane can reach mph winds of 111 to 129 miles per hour. These strong winds create the potential for major destruction and are the most severe wind speeds of any hurricane. The destruction that is created by a Category 3 hurricane can be felt many miles away. Building damage, flooding and wind damage can occur even if the hurricane itself stays over the ocean. Structures that are not hurricane-proof can be heavily damaged or destroyed with winds of 111 miles per hour and higher. All windows, doors, and roofs must be hurricane-proof in order to survive a Category 3 hurricane. Even structurally sound buildings can incur enormous damage, with roofs or walls being demolished by the strong winds of 129 miles per hour. Category 3 hurricanes are very destructive storms. Trees that have not been trimmed can snap off and become projectiles of wind, strong enough to cause significant destruction. Power lines can snap in high hurricane winds, causing massive problems for the communities in the path of the storm. The surge of a Category 3 hurricane can cause flooding of roads and properties, further adding to the destruction that is caused by high mph winds. People should always be prepared for a Category 3 hurricane, whether they live in an area that is potentially in the path of the storm or not. It is very important to have an evacuation plan ready in case a Category 3 hurricane is forecasted to hit an area. Severe flooding can be expected when a Category 3 hurricane is coming, as can great wind damage in the affected areas. People should pack supplies such as water, non-perishable food items, clothing, first aid kits, and a generator for their safety during a Category 3 hurricane. Those who have access to boats should plan to evacuate by water if a Category 3 hurricane is heading their way. Many people believe that a Category 3 hurricane can cause more destruction than higher mph winds. Even though the winds are not as strong as a Category 4 or 5 hurricane, the mph winds of 111 to 129 miles per hour can cause injury or death in a Category 3 storm, so it is important for everyone to take cover in a designated safe area. It is important to listen to the emergency broadcasts and instructions from local authorities during a Category 3 hurricane. Additional flooding can be expected when storm surge combines with a Category 3 hurricane mph winds. Those living in coastal cities should evacuate in the early stages of a Category 3 hurricane, or risk the potential of storm surge flooding. Boats should stay in the water and not be tethered to docks or trees, as the strong winds can cause irreparable damages to the vessel. If there are no evacuation orders or warnings in place, people should secure their homes and take preventative measures to reduce the damage from a Category 3 hurricane. Businesses should remember to shut down all systems prior to the storm, as the strong winds can damage electronics and cause power outages. The National Hurricane Center forecasts where the storm will likely travel and how strong the winds will be, so pay close attention to keep track of the hurricane's progress. When the potential for a Category 3 hurricane is predicted, it can be a very fearful time for those who are in its path. Before the storm hits, it is important to bring all loose items indoors and to secure them so they don't become projectiles of wind. Category 3 Hurricane Mph winds can cause power outages, property damage, roof damage, and flooding.